Why does he get a bridge?
When I left Stillwater for the Senate, I vowed never to forget my hometown roots. My husband gave his life defending Stillwater from gang violence. It is my greatest privilege to honor him with this bridge.
Man, I regret helping you pour poop over everything. Alright, well, I'm gonna hazard a guess and say this wasn't supposed to happen. I mean, look, this might be Stillwater. I don't think they just let masked luchadors drive into a bridge opening. Second thought, actually, I could see that happening in Stillwater.
Time for the high spot, boys.
Oh geez, well, Well, you gotta admire their straightforward strategy. I mean, yeah, if I could just equip everybody with rocket launchers and fire at a bridge, yeah, that's probably something I'd definitely do, yeah. No, can't fault his good strategies. That being said, as good as your strategies are, they've mostly fucked up your own guys. Okay, fine, make a liar out of me, cool.
Whoever this crew is, they flow pretty damn good.
It's the masks.
They're Kilbane's thugs.
Kill who?
He's the Syndicate's attack dog.
What he did to Johnny's funeral. That's over the fucking limit.
He doesn't care about rules of engagement.
He's a luchador. What the
I
fuck?
can work with that.
You're not ready to fight the Syndicate.
We
Watch
already
us.
killed the guy who was in charge of it. I think
Shante.
we're good.
Alright, big man, what do you got?
There are others who hate the Syndicate as much as you do.
Hard to believe, but okay.
Can you believe this? On my husband's bridge!
Honestly,
No.
that's
I will
probably
not
the best
come
part of
down.
this
I am
day.
heading back to the hill. Book an emergency session. God damn it, this is war.
So you know who we're after?
Picking up a girl named Kenzie Kensington. The Deckers are holding her on a barge on the river.
What's her deal?
Oleg said she was with the FBI.
Are you shitting me?
Don't stress. She was kicked out.
So we're getting a shitty fed.
Aw, don't
That
start
might
hating
mean
because
she's
we're getting a new
good?
girl.
Are you serious?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I'm not jealous.
Who said jealous? That's all on you, girl.
Oh my
You
god.
implied
yeah,
it,
great
Pierce.
sexual tension. What got her kicked out?
Oleg didn't give me all the details, but he made it sound like Kenzie was about to out the syndicate, so the Deckers set her up for a fall.
I hope she's worth the hassle.
Only one way to find out. We gotta get on that barge.
So, welcome back to Saints Row the Third. Last time, we killed the hell out of Philip Loren. Unfortunately, that is not the end of things. Or fortunately, if you wanted to play more video game. It would be kinda weird if it ended that soon. So, today though, we are on, I guess, Act 2 of the game, with the original leader of the Morningstar dead. We're finally getting around to recruiting people. Act 1 was just us kind of haphazardly taking potshots against Morningstar, and eventually it just kind of worked. But yeah, now we're getting the now we're getting some sweet air. Anyway though, believe it or not, this is the better take. First time I got through it perfectly, but first take this time around, I landed here, and then immediately got crushed by the boat when I was getting out of it, so that sucked. That was bad. Didn't like getting crushed by my own boat for dismounting. Anyway though, yeah, so... think of this as Three Kings, in that we're sort of just getting people. we're kind of just meeting the cast of the game in just a single mission. It's going very quickly, and it's just throwing new people at us. Though, I think this does have at least a little more setup than Three Kings did. Like, at its base, it's still the whole, like, we know one person, and he's gonna make some calls, and he's gonna set us up with the people who are going to help us throughout the game. But, I don't know, I feel like this has at least a little more gravitas than Three Kings did in Saints Row 2. Like, Saints Row 1 just drops you in the middle of the gang, which is fine, you're the new person, so it makes sense. You're the one who has to get used to the other people who were here before. But yeah, Saints Row 2, it's just like, okay, Gat apparently knew some people from his time in prison, or whatever. And then you just meet Pierce and Shaundi just sitting there. They're just out there in the world. So you recruit them. That's it. And then also there's Carlos, you at least knew him from before. Also, I don't know why I couldn't get up here, but I couldn't. I got up here the first time. You might have noticed that I'm in a different outfit from the previous episode, which is normally how this works. But I would like to mention, this mission does immediately follow the Belgian problem, so when you play that mission, you're immediately taken to this one. Autosave kicks in, so if you want to quit, you can, but I just did this in a row the first time around, but then I had a second take where, of course, I did have to show the other option at the end of the Belgian problem. We'll see that in the next episode. I figure for pacing's sake, I wouldn't introduce that until afterwards. But yeah, I did have to show the other option and what that does. But I also just wanted to change my outfit, because this seems like it's better for a funeral.
I'm excited about being rescued.
I'm waiting to see if you were sent to kill me.
Girl's pragmatic. I like her.
Oh, you're not even the same room as her. So anyway, here's Kinsey Kensington, who I'll be incredibly normal about.
So what do you want with me? You don't look like feds.
We heard that you
Extremely
know some people
do
in the
not.
syndicate as much as we do.
We're about as far from Fed as you can possibly get.
Well, the De Winters are keeping Zemos at safe word.
Translation, please.
The De Winters are the twin sisters that run prostitution in Steelport. Zemos was their competition, so the sisters locked him up. And Safe Word is just a BDSM club that caters to various acts of perversion. The name comes from...
We got it.
Mine's Teacup.
I'll get her
We
out
know
of
what
here.
a safe word is,
fun
we
at
all
the game
practice
show.
that. Look, the Saints may kill a lot of people, but we do practice safe sex, though.
For God's sake, thanks for freeing me.
You can thank me by finding a third person to help.
I think I know someone who'd help, but I gotta find him first. I'll call you when I have a location.
Well, we have other things to do first, so it's fine.
What sort of kink they have at a place like this?
I look like I go to one of those clubs.
Maybe.
You'd be into some nasty shit if you tried it.
Stop talking.
Oh my god, you totally would.
Shut up.
Look, Pierce is into boots. Not like sexually, he just appreciates the design. We know this already, we've seen it.
So where do we start looking?
Shake people down. Someone's got to know where they're keeping our boy.
I wouldn't call him our boy, but whatever. So anyway, yeah, this is basically just Three Kings with more gravitas, so hey, we at least got some cutscene for Kinsey, and we're getting a little bit of context, and hey, technically speaking, Oleg led us to Kinsey, who just happened to be on that barge, and she happens to know two other people, because, you know, she's kind of our info person.
Zemos, or I'm gonna beat your sorry ass.
Oh, yes!
Seriously?
This only works for me if you don't want it.
Just take me. I've been bad.
I like murdering people. I mean, there you go, but how dare you like what I do to you? As already established, the Saints do practice safe sex, but this isn't a sex thing, this is an art thing, and you're really dampening the art. How dare you? Anyway, you. Gun to your head. I've got things I need to know.
The manager, where is he?
I don't know anything. I'm just here for a bachelor party.
I'm just here to fuck. I don't care about the manager. Alright, well, you get over to bed. There we go. And he had a soft landing and was not hurt whatsoever. Alright, well, we'll find this manager eventually. Anything in here? Doesn't look it. So yeah, I'm kind of so-so on this whole segment. I feel like it leans a little too much on, like, BDSM, it's so weird. Sex stuff? Gee, that's... It's not missionary? I don't know about that. But I don't feel like overall Saints Row leans that much into it. We have some jokes here, but I feel like in general, the series does a pretty good job at just, you know, kind of being very casual about sex and whatnot. Which makes it kind of callous at times, but honestly, I enjoy the fact that it's just sort of casually here.
Funny, I was thinking of cutting something off too.
By which I mean your dick. So yeah, you know, sometimes butts exist, and, you know, most of the time the game doesn't make a big deal about it, but they do take a break to kind of do jokes here, and it's just, eh. God, I had a terrible angle on that. But yeah, like, while we have jokes here, we also do have Kinsey, who just immediately hit us up with... Oh yeah, anyway, let me tell you about safe words.
I'm gonna have to bathe in hand sanitizer.
Don't worry. We'll get a box of that shit. How we gonna find Zemos? Look for the cat in here who isn't excited to be eating a ball gag?
I mean, we don't know about that. He might be looking for silver linings.
Fuck out of here, man. Oh, well, shit, that's convenient.
They went this way.
Shit. We don't got time, Zemos. Mush!
This is a great start to our friendship, right? Oh, well, all I can use is the sniper rifle. Oh, well. Admittedly, this is a very good segment.
I love action.
Come on, boy, faster!
I don't think it works that way.
It should. We're not gonna feed him if he doesn't go faster. Oh, they crashed. There we go, all done. Easy segment.
Sorry about making you, you know, pull us around.
I'm not sorry about that at all.
This is a rescue, right? This ain't some elaborate setup for a gangbang.
I mean, probably not the weirdest roleplay you've ever been through.
Oh, I'll go with rescue then. I would shake your hands, but them floors were a little sticky, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, the joke wasn't that BDSM is weird, the joke is that the sanitation was terrible. Okay, well, you know what? That is actually legitimate. You gotta keep these places clean. You kinda have to sanitize after everything, that's just sort of how it all works.
Who went crazy, Angel or Killbane?
I should probably look into that. The point is, Angel hates Killbane more.
Which one's crazy? Yes.
You should be willing to help.
Got a location?
That's the tricky part. The luchadors are attacking him at the gym right now. You should probably hurry before he gets killed.
And that didn't come first. Why?
You ask too many questions. Hurry up, you're on the clock.
She says that, but I don't see a time limit. Do not call us playa.
Forget it ever happened.
Right, so, now we're after Angel.
Time to mount a rescue, Z.
I'll say mount as many times as I want.
Either.
You could still walk the other way if you want to. I know we're in a moving vehicle, but hey, be my guest. Alright, so I think talking's done, right? So yeah, near as I can tell, there's no actual time limit. I've never run into anything, but I just go at pace. Like, on the scene, there are characters who can die, so I guess you have to worry about that, but I don't see any health meters, I don't see a time limit. I don't think you're actually rushed to do this, necessarily. So since we're still a good distance away, I guess we can go over voice actors at this point. So, we've got a bunch of new characters. I've already mentioned Oleg, but, now we've got Kinsey Kensington. She's voiced by Natalie Lander. Zemos is voiced by Alex Desert, and auto-tuned constantly, that's his gimmick. And, let's see, we've heard Killbane, he's voiced by Rick D. Wasserman. Matt Miller, the scrawny nerd, is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Now, I could get to the De Winters, but, since we're rolling up on the next area, let me just look up our next new friend, he's Angel de la Muerta. So let's see, who's he voiced by? Oh no, he's voiced by Hulk Hogan. Oh no. Well, okay, that's a pretty bad start to a character we haven't seen on screen, but okay, maybe we can ignore his voice, maybe we can make a person fly through the sky. Right, so at this point, yeah, let's, the car might not be helping now. We've got a brute on the scene, it's probably easier to just shoot him with our best guns. And grenades, grenades also help. Anyway, though, right, so... yeah, now that we've gotten the, problematic voice actor out of the way... now that we've got, the character who's voiced by a guy who sucks out of the way... Viola de Winter is voiced by Sasha Grey, and Kiki de Winter is voiced by Megan Hollingsheed. So yeah, I think that's all the voice actors I need to care about right now, right? We've got, all the major villains, all our new characters... And, I gotta say, Oleg's great. We've met Oleg, and I already like him. He's just, you know, the combination of brawn and brain that I do appreciate. I do like a good, Beast X-Men type character where, they're very strong, but also, they're not idiots either. It's kinda just a nice change of pace from, you know, the usual archetype, which is, here's the big guy, he's stupid.
Go around. Let's get in there and find Angel.
Oh, you're perhaps one of the most boring character designs I've ever seen in this game, too. So, that's 2 strikes. Do you need a third?
No, but they are.
Okay, so, for some reason we have to protect Angel. Even though, again, this is perhaps one of the most charisma-less men imaginable. And also, his voice actor is just a garbage person. So, I'm not too fond of Zemos. I'm not really that keen on the whole, like, oh, he auto-tunes everything he says. That as a gimmick, I'm not too, not keen on that one. And also, from personal experience, him as a follower, when I first played Saints Row the Third, was, not great. I don't know why, but for some reason, he always wound up with some of the worst AI I experienced when I played this game. So I'm not too fond of Zemos, but I guess considering Angel... he's just... then I guess of the characters we get in Three Kings, Kinsey is by far my favorite, which she would have been in the first place, even if I liked Angel and Zemos that much. She'd still easily be my favorite of the 3. Also, goddammit, you really went down already? I'm glad you can, like, go down and not immediately fail the mission for me, but, like, dude, come on, this is your intro mission. You can't job here. God damn it, Angel. Okay, well, I should have you know, Angel, this is already at 3 strikes. You're already, perhaps the worst out of everybody. And again, that's with my past experience with Zemos, which was real bad. Time will tell if I still get AI that's that bad. I don't know, maybe this time around I'll get a lot luckier, but, I was shouting God damn it Zemos a whole lot when I played this game the first time. Okay, well, that's 3 downs already, Angel. You're really not proving yourself here. Anyway, though, yeah, so, like I was saying, Oleg is, like, the only competition for new characters against Kinsey. Like, Kinsey's fantastic as it is. Like, already, pretty solid character, and we've not really seen much from her at all. And also, she's the reason that Teacup is the only safe word I've ever been able to conceive of since I played this game. So this game has cursed me forever. But, yeah, no. Excellent personality from the word go. And again, what's her competition? Her competition is Zemos and Angel. And goddamn, okay, I complained about Zemos' AI. I did not mean in this mission. It was when he was driving that he screwed me over a lot. But, holy cow, Angel, can you please stop standing in front of the Gatling gun? I know you're supposed to be the big tough wrestler or whatever, but you are not as invincible as I am. Like, I already place myself in danger too much, but at least I survive it. You're just bad. You're just bad at things. Anyway, you are allowed to pick up the Gatling gun, which is very nice. Actually, I probably could have picked up the flamethrower in the previous mission, but I didn't. Yeah, you can pick that up right there. And I completely missed that. Oh well, we'll get a flamethrower at some point. Today's not that day, but, you know, we got the Gatling at least.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Philippe is dead, and we are at a crossroads. And the question is, who will lead the Syndicate to a new era?
You fucking nerd.
And Kiki were Mr. Loren's right hands.
I had someone else in mind.
Okay, well, already you're, not really great with your underlings.
And this time, we're taking the fight to them. Since we don't know Steelport, I brought in some people who do. This is Kinsey.
I really don't think Kinsey knows Steelport. Physically, anyway.
The barbarians are at the gate! We need a general, not an ambassador!
Calm down, Eddie.
What did you call me?
What would you like us to do, Kilbane?
Not call me Eddie.
Anything!
Okay, well, that's not very helpful.
Bookends around!
Talk to one of these guys. They'll have things for you to do. It's our time now. Let's get this shit started.
See, we're so much better run. We got that cutscene comparing our groups. I don't think the Syndicate's gonna last. Those guys suck. Their leadership, garbage. We've got this. Alright, so that's return to Steelport, because we did leave for the entirety of one cutscene. We were on a bridge in Stillwater. And that's the last time we'll be seeing Stillwater. We just get to see the bank and a bridge, and that's it. Oh well. Anyway, though. So, we're back. And unfortunately, I can't keep the gun. Sorry, gun. I wanted to keep you, but no. Not allowed. Right, so, we've got a couple minutes left. What do we even do in this time? Because I'm not doing anything else, That's gonna be the entirety of this day. I guess I'll mention, of course, do I want to mention the alternate side stuff? I guess I could. So, I got extra money for making the choice I did, but if you keep the bomb active and blow up the tower, you get a respect bonus instead. In addition, the tower also goes down, or at the very least, the top of it blows up. We set the bomb at the bottom, so I don't know how that works, but whatever, doesn't matter. But, yeah, we saved the tower, which means, yeah, it's a money bonus instead, which I think is more helpful. We're starting to get a lot more money at this point. Let's see. Oh, well, speaking of money, you better believe I'm taking this. So yeah, that will do it for today. Much as I would like to take over more of the town. Oh, and also if you're wondering real quick, even though we did save the Syndicate Tower, it's not actually a location. It was supposed to be, but yeah, it didn't pan out as a crib for whatever reason, so even though you save it, you don't get to go there. Which is, shrug. I don't care that much, but kinda would have been nice to have a territory up there. We do get 3 new cribs, though. They all correspond to our new characters, so we have a lot of good save points at this point, pretty much at every area in the city. It's pretty convenient. Right, so that's going to be it for today's Saints Row the Third. Next time, though, we're going to punch the entire Syndicate in the face, not just the Morning Star. Oh, who am I kidding? It's going to be mostly the Morning Star.
I really could have used an 80s action hero joke.
Time to blow this place to hell.
I hate this place more than anyone, but it would be folly to destroy Philip's research without seeing what we can harvest from it.
We came here to send a message, didn't we?
Why not keep the building for yourself?
Your choice here, boss.
What?
It's time we went back home and buried Johnny.
Listo para el combate, jaque mate, con machete o combate, se combate en esta mierda. Óigame, pa' que aprenda, soy lo nuevo, tu leyenda. Yo lo hago pa' que entienda, que aunque muchos de estos vendan, ya me toca, abre tienda. Cuánta gente que no me ha escuchado, después de todo lo que ha representado. De los 90 sur, now, calle, que te ve, Crown City, get down. Cuánta gente